borrowing in any budget I've examined since 2010. And yet we borrow beyond a trillion shillings of late, beyond a trillion shillings domestically without approval of Parliament. Let us restore the control of money. Let us drain the swamp. Then the other thing, the other day I saw our senators and all of us fought very hard to add about 5 billion shillings on the allocation to our county governments. I'm doing an audit of the budget right now. I'm almost halfway done. And I've identified 90 billion shillings in ghost allocations. And the ghost allocations are being called other operational expenses. And in one ministry of Interior, 14 billion is allocated, the largest allocation is for other expenses that are not defined. And yet, we are here struggling over 5 billion, 10 billion shillings, and already 90 billion, if you look at just the budget, reading through the budget, is being misallocated through something called other operating expenses. Which are these other operating expenses that have got no name? We require votes for everything. And if you look at the ministry, you find that they've basically covered everything that is required to be covered. What are these extra expenses? So we have a lot of money being stolen on the revenue side of things. Forget about theft through the expenditure, which is in comparative terms negligible. The theft that is happening on the revenue side of things is really scary. And this House must come up with a mechanism.
What is the point of order, Senator Fernandi?
Mr. Speaker, I raise under Standing Order 105 on responsibility of facts and Article 211 borrowing by the national government. Mr. Speaker, is it in order for the distinguished Senator and Presidential hopeful Senator Okiya Omtata to say there is borrowing by national government without approval by Parliament, even quoting 1 trillion plus? Is it in order, yet the Constitution under Article 211 say Parliament shall approve, Mr. Speaker? Is it in order? Can he substantiate the allocation? Can you
order, Honorable Senator, Senator Onyonka. Senator Onyonka. It's not a fact as far as Senator Fernandi is concerned.
Correct.
And that's why he has stood on a point of order seeking that particular allegation to be substantiated. Now, Senator Okiya.
Yeah, can he substantiate, Mr. Speaker?
Take your seat, Senator Fernandi.
I had not finished, Mr.
Take your seat. Now, Senator Okiya Omtata, you have made an allegation that that the government has made certain borrowings without the approval of Parliament, as the law demands. Would you substantiate those allegations now? If not, you may wish to substantiate them at the next sitting, which is tomorrow. Would you wish to substantiate immediately? If not, then you can proceed to withdraw that statement.
I've never withdrawn anything in my life.
Order! Order, honorable senators. Order. Order. The member has just stated he's never withdrawn anything in his life.
Yeah.
Allow him to stand by his assertion. Proceed.
And Mr. Speaker, sir, before I substantiate, we must understand that I hope my time is being saved. We must understand that information is immaterial. That's why we are told that in the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. It's immaterial. It's spiritual. And I want to begin by partially substantiation there is the money that was given to the Nyota Fund by the World Bank. Where in the budget was it approved? That loan that was given. And going forward, I would request that tomorrow the clerk sets up these instruments. I come here and I need 30 minutes to substantiate, and I walk you through the budgets and the statements of accounts of the government to show you how we are being looted. Can that be done for me tomorrow? 30 minutes of substantiation.
Order, Honorable Omtata. Honorable Omtata, you have just indicated you're unable to substantiate instantly, and therefore you're requesting to do so tomorrow. Very well. You may proceed to conclude your comment.
But the request is that I be allowed to...
You may proceed.
The gadgets be actualized, the country be hooked on, and I do the substantiation online for everybody to see. Not that I give you to decide whether I've substantiated or not.
Senator Omtata,
yes.
You cannot dictate on how this House proceeds on this matter.
I am an elected representative. I represent taxpayers, and the only reason I'm here is because people pay taxes. Everything else is irrelevant. And when it comes to public money, I will dictate how that public money is to be used. I would rather be thrown out of this house than be part of the scam. I achieve nothing sitting in this house if it cannot control public money. I would rather be thrown out and never be a senator in my life than be part of the scam.
Senator
and that's
Omtata,
what I'm saying.
Order, Senator Omtata, order. If I were you, I would have saved that energy for tomorrow when you are substantiating. You've said you're unable to do so right now, and therefore, can you save that energy for tomorrow with all the gadgets? You may now proceed.
I only requested that the matter of substantiation should be not a case whereby I hand you a flash disk, then you come and tell us, I've substantiated or I've not. I want to do it in the open on the screens so that every person in this country can see that I've substantiated how government is engaging us in odious debt, which we have not been approved by Parliament. Because the only reason I'm here is because
Senator Omtata, we have concluded that matter. Proceed to conclude your comments.
Yes. Thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir. I'm well guided. And moving, yes, I would like to be informed by the whip.
I have not given any permission for any information. Proceed to conclude your comments.
So, Mr. Speaker, this bill is a very important bill for us, but it amounts to a lot of pounding water in a mortar. It amounts to pounding water in a mortar if we don't restore the checks and balances that ensure that public money is controlled. We must control money. So the system that is broken, as my brother is saying, I hope that is parliamentary to call you my brother, is good for us to go back as Parliament, and I would be requesting the leadership of the House to give prominence to the requirement in the Constitution that we have control over public funds, that the power of the purse leaves the presidency and comes back to Parliament, that the power of the purse leaves the governor's chambers or residence and comes back to the National Assembly, to the county assemblies. That way, it's not a manifesto issue. It's an issue that's in the Constitution that requires implementation. Article 225, Clause 1 is very clear. And you have to read it as separately from Article 225, Clause 2. We are required to make two laws. We made one and made a mess of it. And the country is suffering because of that. It is something we can do. I don't know how to refer to him, but there's a way in which somebody ought to bring a bill. And if I don't know if he can use my less of my time just to inform the House if the bill is in process or not. If he knows himself, I don't know how to refer to him. But that we should be able to help us. Yes, I would like to inform.
Proceed, Senator Omtata, to conclude.
He had requested to inform me, and I had requested. So through the Speaker, I request that Mr. Wambua informs me.
Senator Omtata, you need to acquaint yourself with our standing orders. You are a very good debater, but you seem not to have a good grasp of our standing orders. Proceed with your comments and conclude.
Yes.
Senator Wambua, what is your point of information?
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I take the